Ching, 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 ching. Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here in the heart of nature. Yeah, to raise the frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be right here, right now, in the land and living, to see yet another beautiful, wonderful, lovely day. And today, I have a very important message for you guys today. Today, I'd like to dive deep into the abyss and speak a little deeper on the topic of what does it mean to just be who you are? What does it mean to live in your purpose? How do you know when you are living in your purpose? Well, let's just clear up what it means to just be you, by the way. One, to just be you doesn't mean disregarding responsibilities in life. To just be you doesn't mean stepping out of your awareness. To just be you doesn't mean that life itself is just unicorn and rainbows. No, but when it is you just be you though, you have an inexhaustible supply of energy. You never feel tired. You never feel lazy. You always feel inspired. You are now able to move through life in a way that you feel called. No longer have to do, but you feel called. Because now your lifestyle brings passion. Well, not brings, but it's coming from a place of passion, which brings you more passion. Let me say that again. Now your lifestyle brings passion because you're coming from a place of passion. So this means now that life aligns what's aligned to your passion for you. Does it mean that things are just going to be done for you? Yes and no. And let me explain that. You have to still move in alignment with your passion. If you do nothing, in alignment to that passion, then nothing happens. But in living in alignment to passion and purpose, you still have responsibilities in this life. So sometimes you have to deal with those responsibilities. Sometimes it may steer you a little bit off course of your passion, purpose, but it's not entirely steering you away from it. And I'd like to just be vulnerable with you guys here too and share this part of it on a deeper spectrum. A lesson that I learned recently that I was not seeing before, but have so much more clarity about it now. And it goes like this. So I stopped doing my music and I was more focused on the yoga aspect of life and other stuff also. While doing this yoga, while in the midst of focusing there, my focus wasn't as on point with my main purpose, which is singing. So I was still writing, I was still singing, but I wasn't posting anything, I wasn't creating anything new in the singing aspect. But what I realized within this is, as a musician, we can't keep doing the exact same thing all the time, because you need to go through different life and lived experiences to have more experiences to sing about, more experiences to bring forth in life. So in that little phase where I do yoga, it's something completely different from my passion itself, but it's still in unison with it. It's still working in alignment with my purpose. It's still working in alignment with my passion. So even self, I wasn't specifically doing the singing aspect. I was still doing something in alignment with it, because I'm still training my mind. I'm still being calm. I'm still learning how to enhance my focus and to keep elevating. So with this now, in that space, it just gave me a little break from the singing aspect. So now when it is that I go back to the pen and go back to the book, I have new information to bring forward and write about. Didn't see it like that before. And I thought that I just need to stay just on the singing aspect. And then if I'm not doing it, then I'm not aligned to my purpose. And I was like, wait, no, I'm still aligned to purpose. The little detour wasn't even necessarily a detour. It's just a necessary pathway to give me a different feel of life. Does that mean you're not in your purpose if you're doing something different? Especially when it is you know your purpose? No, it doesn't. I say this to share this with you guys. Not every single time you'd be just doing what's fun to you. Sometimes you need to get serious, which requires you to have discipline, self-control, and order. That's what the masculine nature is there for. So for me, how I structure my days and how I structure my life is that I use that masculine force of structure early when I wake up. So my structures may implement me having to come out in nature. My structures may implement me having to do some yoga. My structures may implement me having to go for a walk, go for a jog, or just hold a meditation, or just write in my journal. Because even in that, there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of mobility. But the main focus is at the start of the day, get business out of the way. Like, get the essential business done. What needs to be cleaned, what work needs to be done around the house, etc., etc. How you set yourself up moving forward for the rest of the day. Get the responsibilities out of the way. And then the entire rest of your day, yeah, fun. Sing, laugh, jump, dance, like kumbaya. The entire rest of your day. Kumbaya, YOLO. Just have fun. but get the business out of the way. Because it's like you have two choices. Two choices when you wake up. To allow the external events of this world to govern your internal reality, or prime yourself. Prime your mind. Prime your mind. Don't start your days off complaining. Don't start your days off focused on problems. Start your days off focused on where you intend to go. And stay there. Hold that focus. Discipline. Control. Control what you can control from within you. That's your focus. That's your energy. So you control that. And you act on what it is that you need to do right now. Get that business out of the way. Now, after that, as you go on throughout your day, hey, like I said, YOLO! But still have to keep your focus. You still have to keep your awareness. You still have to be mindful. What are you putting into your system? You can't overdo it, because there are consequences for those actions. You can't just sit behind the TV because it's YOLO. TV is stealing your focus. You can't do that. YOLO just means now you get to be in the present moment. Yeah, in this present moment, just vibing. As those thoughts arise in terms of what it is that you want to do in this moment, you're no longer just thinking about it either. You're just doing it. You feel to dance, you just dance. You feel to sing, you just sing. You feel to jump, you just jump. You're not focused on the responsibilities aspect of life anymore. You've already dealt with that. You've already done that. It's out of the way. Now coming down to the end of the day, again, you take time to settle in again with yourself. I mean, you've already been settled in with yourself, but you're settling in with yourself on a deeper level, coming down to the end of the day, where you just sit in silence. You give thanks for what has been done, the experiences you have encountered throughout the day, and moving forward. You set your intention for the day ahead of you. You plan for the next day. You get your business out of the way. Hey, and say it with me again. And then YOLO. See, the life that you're living now is a life that you are creating for you. So you know that there's nothing to complain about in this life, because it's the life that you are creating for you. It's a lifestyle that you have chosen for you. It's the way you choose to go about living your life. And your decisions are not that of ego. No, your decisions often come more from that of soul, where this would mean checking that ego, disciplining that ego. How do you know if your ego arises? Well, ego often arises if you're triggered by the external world. See, a trigger is an opportunity to go deeper within yourself. But sometimes when we get triggered, we spiral out of control and we fall back into the thinking mind that pulls us out of presence. To pull yourself back to presence, what helps me is that I remember that this trigger It's only showing me something that I can work on within myself. That's all it's doing. Like, I'm not focused on the other being who caused the trigger. I'm not focused on the world events that which caused the trigger. May it be an example. I have somewhere to go. I called the driver and I told the driver, hey, meet me here at 1. And that driver does not come for 1. Now, I can sit there and complain that the driver did not reach for 1. Or I can say to myself, what's the solution? Why would I focus more on the solution? It's because it's okay, the driver already didn't come. Okay, I'm already late. But I'm never really late. Because guess what? Being in alignment to your purpose, nothing happens by chance. Everything is synchronicity. Everything is meant to happen. So, instead of me focusing on the aspect of that driver is making me late, automatically, because I'm present, I'm focused on what is the universe trying to show me. Why did the universe make that driver late? Because the universe is in control of everything. And some of the answers to this may be, I wasn't meant to go with that driver. I wasn't meant to go in that car at that specific time. I wasn't meant to be there. So, with this being said, you're never late. You're always on time. Living in alignment to purpose keeps you on time. Divine time. Divine timeline. Living in your purpose, the joy and the excitement that this brings to you, the peace that this brings to you, it's just unreal. But living in your purpose though, you still need to be patient. Bippity boppity boo. Everything comes to you, but in divine time. So sometimes you might get a little weary, but it's in those timings where you need to not give up on it. And if you're really in alignment with your purpose, you won't give up on it. Because it's coming from your love, your drive. It's coming from your fuel. It's coming from the way you feel inside. You want to do it. You no longer feel like if it's a force. You no longer feel like you're getting a divorce. No. You no longer feel like it's a fight. It's total alignment. That's how it feels to live in purpose. That's how it feels to be in total alignment. So I ask yourself this question. Can you find it within yourself to say to yourself today that even though you may fail along the way, you are still willing to try? Aside from regretting Not trying at all. Whatever answer you give to yourself, that's the answer that's meant for you. Trust you. Love you. Respect you. Stay true to you. And just to add to that, staying true to you doesn't mean that you neglect the world or others around you. Staying true to you doesn't mean that you need to do everything alone. No. Staying true to you means stay in alignment with people that are moving you towards evolution in life. This may oftentimes feel uncomfortable because when someone is trying to help you evolve in life, they're really genuine and good, kind, loving people in your life. They be real with you. And the truth is, guys, the more real you get with you, the more real the world around you becomes. But this is where purpose, these choices in life, continuously keeps bringing to you every single thing that's meant for you. So, the choice is in your hands today. The choice is in your hands to get on that magical broomstick and trust and have faith that everything is already aligned for you. Now you just gotta walk it like you talk it. Hey, walk it like you talk it. We been walking it like we talk it. We been walking it like we talk it. Living in my best life. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope you guys found some level of clarity today on purpose and what it means to live in purpose, how to go about living in purpose, how to see the bigger picture in life also, some things that you may have to do that may seem sometimes like it's not in a line to your purpose, where it actually is. It's like, come on. I'm Peacekeeper, and I'm out. Until tomorrow. One love.